Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to ChrisStillBeTalkin, the only K-pop reaction channel on the whole of YouTube. Because facts, and welcome to a brand new video. And as you've seen by the title, this is going to be a little bit different. This morning I was thinking to myself, I want to just do a bit more on my channel. I want to learn more about the idols that I'm reacting to, about these groups, about where they came from in general, their positive impact in K-pop, and to the fans, to the audience. And so that's when I realized, wait a second, I don't actually know that much about the generations of idols. So I figured, hey, why not learn some stuff, and why not also, maybe show you guys some things that you may not know, which there's a high chance that you guys know way more than what I'm about to read or what I know. So feel free to leave your recommendations and comments to articles and info down below in the comment section. I do just want to just put out there that I'm not trying to go down the gossip kind of way. No, I'm not about the whole gossiping thing. I'm not about just negative impacts to K-pop. I really just want to focus on the positive impact that has happened to K-pop and how it's grown. So let's kind of keep it to that. Anything to do with drama around that, we'll just leave it to other channels, because I don't have time for that. There's already too much drama in my own life. So yeah, if you want to just keep it as positive as can be, and hopefully you don't get triggered if we miss certain information or whatever. So if there are some things where you're like, Chris, you missed that out, or they forgot this, do leave your comments down below in the comment section. Leave articles and links that I know to myself, all right, cool, this is what my audience wants me to read, react to, go through with you guys. So this kind of stuff also allows me to learn a lot about the idols and not just kind of fly through the music videos and content. Especially as I've been going through a lot more Super Junior content and TVXQ content, I realized these guys have been around for time. Like, I think TVXQ were our second generation idols, I think. And that's saying a lot, because that's like 17 years roughly that they've been going. So yeah, anyways, that was just basically a slight intro. In the future, I won't take as long doing this. I want to just give a bit more of a bit of info. Links down below to my socials. Chris is Talking Instagram, Chris is Talking Twitter, if you want to send through recommendations and requests there as well. But if you do want extra content, then feel free to check out my Patreon. I have over 100 videos. Today is Toho Shinki Thursday. We have some TVXU content today for the 2 different tiers. Also today will be the Analog Trip episode 5, so that's going to be TVXQ and Super Junior together. We've been having a lot of fun, and yeah, hopefully you guys might want to check that out. Links down below to my socials. Now without further ado, we're going to go to the Koreaboo website. So I know there are other websites out there, so if there are any other reputable, I think that's the word, websites that you want me to check to read from or go through with you guys in the future, once again, comments down below. Be vocal, be positive, and let's try and learn together, especially me. I got a lot to learn, alright? So yeah, so this article is called The First Generation K-Pop Idols That Every K-Pop Fan Should Know. And let's get into it. Alright. Let's go. So, the first generation K-pop idols that every fan should know. So this is where it all began. Oh, alright, once again, I'll leave a link to this list down below, to this website as well. So we have number 1, S.E.S. Formed by SM Entertainment in 1997, was one of the first... Oh wait, I was so confused because there was a picture of these dudes here, and then we went to S.E.S. Okay, this is S.E.S. Had a confusion, alright. In 1997 was one of the first girl groups created in the K-pop scene. They were known as the female counterpart to H.O.T, which was then the most popular K-pop group. So I think I've heard of H.O.T. It's interesting that they never started with H.O.T, but it is what it is. Although the group never officially disbanded, Bada, Eugene and Shu have been following their own careers as actresses and solo artists. Their hits include I'm Your Girl, Running, Just a Feeling, Dream Come True, and more. Alright, this is kind of cool as well because it gives me kind of like insight as to what I could react to in the future. So we have the I'm Your Girl music video, so we're gonna save those for in the future. If you guys want me to react to any of these, then just do let me know down below in the comment section. Then we have Fin KL. So Fin KL debuted in 1998 and was one of the most famous girl groups along with S.E.S. Fin KL stands for Fin Killing Liberty, and they sold more than 2.2 million albums. Jeez! Their hits include Blue Rain, Everlasting Love, To My Boyfriend, Now, and more. Like S.E.S, Fin KL never officially disbanded, but the group has been on an indefinite, what the hell was that about? I had a little brain fart there, hiatus since 2006. Yo, they're having longer hiatuses than Hunter x Hunter. This is crazy. When Lee, oh god, alright, I'm going to totally butcher the names, so I apologize. I am just reading this off the dome. So here goes. When Lee Hyori, Ok Ju Hyun, Lee Jin, and Sung Yuri decided to follow their own paths as solo artists and actresses. Alright. look at this image right here. You know it's old school when the cap is to the side like that. Love that. Okay, we have Baby V.O.X. Okay, so we have, I think we're going through the females. Maybe we might go through the males later. Who knows? But I guess we're doing it this way. Alright, so Baby V.O.X or Baby V.O.X debuted with their ambition to become known as the Spice Girls of Korea in 1997. Yeah, I'm getting major Spice Girl vibes, especially on the left. Can you see this? Yeah, I think you can see it, especially her on this side here. Actually, all of them. Now I'm looking at it, all of them. They were the first girl group to include a rapper in their lineup, and they were also one of the first girl groups to be very successful in China. Their hits song include Doll, Accident, Get Up, and What Do I Do? Very, very interesting. The video is unavailable. This is another reason why I kind of want to be careful of what I react to as well in the future, because the reactions do go through, but then sometimes it's like the labels will just totally block it in my country. Now obviously if you have a VPN, this isn't a sponsored video, I could so plug one in though. Then I can go past that, but at the same time it's just kind of like, it's annoying when I'm uploading the videos for them to be automatically blocked. H.O.T, okay. H.O.T was the most popular K-pop group in the 90s and was one of the first K-pop groups formed by SM Entertainment. They debuted in 1996 and disbanded in 2001. Its members, Kangta, Moon Hee-jun, Jang Woo-hyuk, Tony, just Tony? Man like Tony, just Tony, okay, and Lee Jae-won still actively appear in Korean media. I said those names quite decent and I can't even say media. The English words just totally left my brain. And medias as singers, dancers and entertainers. Their hits include Candy, We Are the Future, Full of Happiness and Hope. Yo, we might have to do a throwback of like maybe like 3 or 4 H.O.T idols first generation, might be like a first generation week maybe, I don't know. If you want that, let me know down below in the comment section. Look at this image right here. This image right here says a lot. It really says a lot, because one second, this person here, like honestly looking like an anime character. You know when like they just got the hair covering everything and you can't see anything? I'm like, well, what's that guy from Beyblade? No, the one with Drasil. I forgot his name. The Beyblade was more important than the actual guy. Kenny? I think it was Kenny. Anyway, moving on. Once again, that video is blocked as well by KBS. Okay, so we have Shinhwa. Okay, so I've actually come across this name Shinhwa and H.O.T because in yesterday's episode of Road to Kingdom, I think it was episode 2 but part 1, and this was for like the Song of Kings kind of round. A lot of people were deciding what idols to make, what idols should they follow or who they should choose and what songs, and they chose somebody came up with the name Shinhwa, and I was like, Shinhwa, I remember this because of Shinra and Fire Force. Don't ask why my brain goes to anime. I don't know myself, alright? But Shinhwa was another boy group formed by SM Entertainment, and they debuted in 1998. I was 7. Crikey. These guys must be grown. They are still releasing albums and holding concerts to this day, and are the longest running K-pop group in history. Jeez. A group like Shinhwa, although they are still together, members are also actively engaged. Okay, it's not me. In their own individual careers as actors and singers. They look pretty cool. I do like those jackets. Shinhwa T.O.P. Twinkle of Paradise. Cool. Number 6, we have God. Or G-O-D. I'm gonna guess it's God, but lowercase. God is one of the first K-pop groups formed by JYP Entertainment. Why can I not read? Sorry, I'm stressing out to myself. I bet you someone in the future is going to do a compilation of just Chris getting stressed, or Chris is stressing. They debuted in 1999 and were one of the most famous K-pop groups in the 2000s. I bet you it's got something to do with the name, God. I guarantee that in itself was triggering, was like clickbait. People must have been like, what do you mean God is on tour? I mean, something like that. I don't know. Just me? Maybe that's just me who thinks like that. Okay. One of the members, Yoon Kai-sang, left the group to pursue his career as an actor, but other members continued to release albums as a 4-member group. The members have also been pursuing their own careers as actors and singers, but they reunited in 2014 and made their comeback with Yoon Kai-sang. Okay, they look a lot more mature, even like for early 2000s, I was gonna say 1999, but early 2000s group. This guy in the middle here, he looks like he's like their bodyguard. Yo, they were a lot more serious back in the day. This is kind of cool. I don't know, I kind of like the difference that they got kind of going on. Interesting. Okay, so To Mother live. Interesting. Okay, number 7, you have Skies or Sexies or Sexies? Okay. Skies. Yeah, whatever. God, can somebody write down phonetically how I'm supposed to say it? Because I feel like a right plum right now. I sound so English when I say that. I feel like a plum right now with my cup of coffee. It is what it is. Sesh Guys made their debut. I feel like an idiot saying this. I bet you someone's gonna put this together. In 1997, I was 6, crying out loud, and instantly gained a lot of popularity as one of the first generation K-pop idol groups. They're also one of the groups who created a K-pop fandom culture. Is it? They disbanded in the year 2000. They did not last long. Why? Breaking fans' hearts all over the fandom. After 16 years apart, however, they regrouped gang in 2016 when I was 25 and signed with YG Entertainment. The hits include Couple, 3 Words, Sad Song, and Road Fighter. I'm over here just peeping their hairstyles. That was really a thing back in the day, wasn't it? Having like a fringe that covers your whole top half of your torso. Moving on. Okay. Number 8, we have Chakra. Or Chakra, but I'm gonna say Chakra. Chakra was a sensational first generation K-pop girl group with the Indian inspired dance music. They debuted in 1999 and disbanded in 2006. For 7 years together, that's fairly long. Their hits include To You, End, Bitter Sorrow, Come Back, Hey You, and more. Members Hwangbo and Jungryeo Won are still actively appearing on TV as actors and singers. Oh, they're gorgeous. They're really, really, really good looking. Interesting aesthetic that they decided to kind of go for. But hey, it is what it is. I think it's pretty cool. Okay. Number 9, we have Jewelry. Okay, are they just plucking names out there like, yo, we need a name for our idol group? God? Yes, write that down. Jewelry? Okay, are you just saying things that I like right now? Okay, so Jewelry was formed in 2001. I wonder what people were wearing before 2001. Such an idiot. Why are you guys subscribed to me, guys? Alright, Jewelry was formed in 2001 by Star Empire Entertainment and was the longest running girl group until they disbanded in 2015. Yo, 14 years! Woo! I can make another Jewelry joke, but let me just keep reading before these Jad jokes start flooding through. Once I start, I can't stop. Their hits include Superstar, I Really Like You. I Really Like You. That's like the most childish way of saying love. You know, you got I really like you, I really, 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 really like you, and then you got I love you, and it's kind of like, oh, when does it just blur into I love you, you know? They're just keeping them in the friend zone. One more time, and again. They went through several phases of changing their members, and Seo. Okay, so let's go. And Seo In Young, Park Jung Ah, Lee Ji Hyun and Kim Yi-won still appear on Korean media singers and entertainers. Guys, I am so sorry I butchered your names. But that's a good bit that they got going on there. I can feel the just how old this photo is. I feel like I've been brought back in time. You know, when I go through old photos, I feel like I'm in there. For some reason, suddenly everything becomes black and white. When I look at black and white photos, I'm like, was everything black and white as well? Obviously it wasn't, guys. I'm not an idiot. I don't know. But don't you feel that too? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Moving on. So this was the Superstar music video. Okay. Now we have Seo Taiji and the boys. So I think I've come across these guys because they were in there's like a Netflix. What was I gonna say? A Netflix documentary about K-pop. I think, what was it? I forgot what it was. But then they went through them. So Seo Taiji and Boys was a sensational boy group formed in 1992. Yo, I was just about saying words and they were out there breakdancing and whatnot. Which is famous for experimental use of music genres including rap. You see that? That's why I did the hands. I feel like I'm just like crumping on some shit. And heavy metal, which were very unfamiliar to the Korean music scene at their time. Yank Hyun Suk of YG Entertainment was one of the boys in Seo Taiji and Boys. Their hits include I Know, Come Back Home, Hey Yoga, Fighting, and more. Yo, they're a lot more serious than this one. It's like, you got the guy on the left, he's like arms crossed. You know they mean business when the arms are crossed. The guy on the right hand side, he looks like he's ready for business. And the guy in the middle was like, I'll talk, but don't think because this guy's got the scary face that I won't hurt you. Not saying that they'll hurt you. I'm just saying, it's just kind of like, the guy in the middle I feel like is the one you need to watch out for. I should definitely go through some old videos of theirs. I definitely should do like a compilation reaction for them as well. I think that'd be pretty fun, a lot of fun. So next, we have Click B. Click B is a Korean boy group formed in 1999 under DSP Entertainment. They were famous for their music and performance that combined rock and dance together. Click B's hits include Undefeatable, Dear Sky, To Be Continued, Exit, Reborn, and more. Look at these hairstyles. Times are different. Look, I know that I have not had the best hairstyles in my years of doing YouTube, which is something to say because I've only been doing this like this for a few years. So I don't know why I've been a mess most of the time. But can we just agree that this hairstyle, I don't know if you can see, but the one on the far left and the one on the far right, these two. I'm not making fun of them, I'm just making fun of their hairstyle, okay? Of the times, let's just say that. Well, what was going on here? The one on the left, he looks like he didn't want that hairstyle to be done. Okay, well... Oh, goodness, this photo, the more you look at it, okay. What? I'm sorry, one more time, let's just look at this. What are they, like, proper crouching? Alright, moving on. Alright, we have Y2K. Can we appreciate how lush their hair is? They went for the totally different look. They went for that Hanson, bop kind of look, you know what I'm saying? But on the brunette side. Y2K is one of the classic K-pop rock groups formed in 1999. Two of the three members are brothers from Japan. Y2K was famous for their stable vocals and stunning visuals. Their hits include Sadness and After Breakup. They disbanded after 2002. Do you think the song After Breakup was like an omen? Just like a little hint to give them a heads up like, hey, we got a song called After Breakup. Take notes. Cool, like interesting. I'm not really surprised that was the look that they went for. It does seem a lot more chilled and K-pop rock group. So is that like K-rock now, or is, because I know people say K-pop and then they just presume that everything's going to be like bubblegum pop music when it's clearly not. But yeah, we're gonna move on. Y2K, interesting. I think that's, well, I was gonna say that's them a bit older, but that was from 1999. Okay, 13, we have Diva. Gotta love the names. Diva was a group formed by Lee Sang-min, the leader of Ru Ra. Okay. They are the K-pop girl group who released the most regular albums with a total of 8 albums. Dang. They debuted in 1997 and disbanded in 2005. They are also known to be the girl group with the most charisma. Alright. This might have to be a thing for the throwbacks in the future. Cool. The hits include Why Are You Calling? Yeah, That's It, In This Winter, and more. I don't know why I thought they were wearing Beats by Dre, but maybe like they need to get some royalties because that design right there. Is that a hairband or is it headphones? Okay, you gotta have a lot of charisma to pull this off, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. Moving on swiftly. Interesting, they got knee pads. Does that mean they're gonna start doing some breakdancing or some shit like that? Okay, and this one's still here. You can see the charisma. Alright, 14, we have Sharp. I'm gonna say it's Sharp. I'm gonna presume the hashtag is a H. Sharp was a famous K-pop group in the late 90s and early 2000s. They are one of the very few mixed gender groups to have been in the K-pop scene. Sharp's hits include My Lips Like Warm Coffee. I'm sorry, I thought that was an omen right there. Ah, yes they do. Oh man, this is why I have no friends. I have friends, I think. 100 Days of Prayer, Tell Me, I Will Love You, and more. It is known that the group disbanded because the 2 female members, Lee Ji-hye and Seo Ji-young, could not get along and had a big fight. That's a shame. The 2 members later appeared on TV and apologized to each other. Well, to be honest, I'm not going to be surprised that like a lot of groups, especially during those times, will probably go through a lot of fights. Not even those times, just at any groups, you know. If you're always around like a certain person all the time, unless it's like your passion, even if it's your passion, as time goes by, you might have a falling out, you might have differences. It just is how things go, and it becomes even more amplified when you're always around them. So going on tours together, having to pretty much have the bunk bed together, having to always just see these people and not necessarily be able to have a break can sometimes play at you. So I'm not too surprised, and sometimes you just need that separation, that distance, to be able to kind of like recuperate and realize how you actually feel about certain things. But yeah, I don't know why I went into a whole counselor right there. Chris is counselling. Okay. But I'm glad that they apologized and they moved on. Okay. Now we have Han's band. So, who is Han? And why is it her band? And why do they not have like a different name and title? Han's band was a rock band. Do you know what? I'm not surprised. I feel like rock bands love to like have blah blah blah's band. I say that, I don't know one rock band. I say that, I probably know the 2. Han's band was a rock band formed by 3 sisters who debuted in 1998. They were famous for their songs I Love You Teacher, FBI knocking on the door right there, An Amusement Hall, and Mum's Diary, Loving My Teacher. What is it with them and loving their teacher, okay? Please, I hope there's no conspiracies about them and their teachers. But they are now a CCM band. What's a CCM band? If you guys could let me know what CCM stands for. Interesting. You smile, don't cry. Okay, 16. You have Sugar. Sugar was a famous K-pop girl group active from 2001 to 2006. They are also one of the groups formed by the famous SM Entertainment. They are quite successful in Japan as well as Korea. Their hits include Shine, Secret, Farewell, Tell Me Why, and more. Members Aomi Hwang Jung Yum and Park Soo Jin still that was fine, but yeah, I can't talk English. Anyways, still actively appear on the little and big screens as actors. What's a little screen? Is that like your iPhones, like YouTube, or are we talking like TV? Milk. You see, I'm telling you guys, back in the 90s and early 2000s, they literally just grabbed whatever they liked and was like, band name, put some dots, or just straight up just call it what we see it. But M-I-L-K, I'm going to say Milk because I'm not going to say M-I-L-K every single time. It's one letter too much for me to spell out. Was a group formed by SM Entertainment and H.O.T, so you can say that. H.O.T's Moon Hee-jun. They debuted in 2001 and disbanded in 2003. That's a shame. Members Park V-hon and Seo Hyun-jin are actively appearing on Korean media as actors. Oh, bless them. Maybe they were smiling because they didn't last too long together. They were just like, release what we need to release. And it is what it is. Okay. Rura. Okay, we heard about Rura earlier. Rura was one of the most famous K-pop groups formed in 1994. Rura, which stands for Roots of Reggae. Ah, I like that. Was famous for Chai Rina and Kim Ji Hyun's strong vocals and Lee Sang-min's reggae style rap. Entertainer Shin Jung Hwan was also a past member of Rura. One of Rura's members, Ko Young-wook, was present. Ah, okay. Okay, that's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. I'm not gonna say that, but I knew at some point there's gonna be something. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. The hits include Angels Without Wings, Good, Free, 4, and Let's Play Together. Oh man, those titles may not have necessarily aged that well at all. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, moving on. Oh, what a way to end it. Could have ended it on a bit of a more positive note. But yeah, anyways, we've come to the end. Thank you for making it this far with me. Thank you for allowing me to learn and educate myself. And yeah, how many of you knew every single idol group that came up? How cultured are you when it comes to K-pop? And yeah, what was your favorite first generation idol group? Was you aware of like, I know, the influence and their power that they had back then and even till now? And if you guys did enjoy this video, then I will go through the second generation next Thursday, and then that could be like a throwback Thursday kind of thing. I want to just do more while I'm learning, you know? Like, I like doing reactions, but I also want to learn as well. So I want to just go through some websites. I want to just like figure out some things about some idols and just it's nice to learn. Maybe I'm getting old, but you know you're getting old when you like learning stuff. What the hell? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for making it this far into the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, do hit a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. I usually do reactions to dance practices or relay dances, music. I'm the only K-pop reaction on the whole of YouTube because facts. So that's just pretty much what I do. And links down below to my Patreon as well, where I have over 100, maybe 120 plus of videos. Today's Toshiki Thursday, so we've got some TVXU content for you guys on the 2 different tiers. Also, it's episode 5 of the Analog Trip Tour, Super Junior and TVXQ. Past 4 episodes have been hilarious. And yesterday I re-uploaded because there was an issue on my Google Drive, but yesterday I re-uploaded episode 2 of the Road to Kingdom. So yeah, usually on Mondays we have Road to Kingdom reactions, so every week you got something, and we pretty much got videos almost every other day. So hopefully that'll be a reason why you might want to check out my Patreon. Links down below to my socials: ChrisStillBeTalkin Instagram, ChrisStillBeTalkin Twitter, ChrisStillBeTalkin Patreon. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys soon. ChrisStillBeTalkin. Peace.